So, okay. I've already corrected. Okay, so good early morning, everybody. From Sarawak. So today we are this is Daniel Suguwa, and today we are going to watch a live launch of a NROL-77 rockets. Sorry, NROL-77 spy reconnaissance satellite for the National Reconnaissance Office, where it will launches on board the SpaceX Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket configuration. So we are looking right now. So let's go directly to the live. I'm using a stream via the raw space here. So thank you so much, raw space, for uh, for restream this back because otherwise it's going to be high latency than ever. So I mean, it's not even going to be very suitable for me. So yeah. Okay, so here's the stream how it sounds like. This one is from the official SpaceX. Alright. Okay. Alright. Here we go. This is live per se. Alright. So
Hello and welcome to the NROL-77 launch webcast. SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket is currently awaiting liftoff from Space Launch 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. My name is Amanda Yers and I'm a ground systems engineer here at SpaceX. Today's mission
so this is the best attempt that I did.
By the
So
National Reconnaissance Office, or NRO.
Here we go.
NROL-77 will be SpaceX's 11th national security space launch this year. The range is currently green and we are on track.
I mean, anyways, this launch is pretty.
If for any reason we are unable to launch today, a backup opportunity is available tomorrow.
So basically, the payload, all of the payload design capabilities and what's on, this one is pretty much highly guarded and secret for now. So not much else can be done.
LD on countdown 1, performing hold authority comm checks. NOPS OD.
With that, let's meet the Falcon 9 rocket on the pad.
STC. Loud and clear.
Alright, so this is what it says.
PD. Loud and clear. Comm checks complete.
Okay, so rather than wasting too much time, we might as well show you a little bit. I might as well just show you a little bit of this press kit book, kit book of this NROL-77. So
to build up horizontal velocity. You may hear this called out about 10 seconds into launch as the vehicle pitching downrange sheds the booster so stage 2 and the payload can continue to climb faster and more efficiently. After stage separation, today's booster will land back at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station's Landing Zone 2.
Alright.
This particular booster will be returning to Earth for its 4th time.
Has started.
It previously supported KF-1, IMAP, and 1 Starlink mission.
Alright, so yeah, so for new and existing viewer, hello and welcome to the stream.
With its extended nozzle and optimized design, the MVAC drives maximum performance in the vacuum of space. Topping it all off is the payload fairing, a 17-foot wide carbon composite shell that protects the payload during the uphill trip through the atmosphere. About 3 minutes into flight,
RP1 load is complete.
Alright,
see, halves will separate and parachute
so the liquid oxygen top up for the second stage also already complete.
If recovery goes
the same can be said, can be said also for the first stage. But for now, let me try show you this one.
The first stage landing itself back on land or on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean.
Let me try show you.
Parachuting back all to get ready for another flight to space. And getting to space is the first step in building our multi-planetary future.
Alright.
Back to today's mission. Weather continues to
so
look favorable
here we
for
go.
launch,
I'm going to show you.
Possibility of launch weather constraints. Coming up next in the
Okay.
countdown, the transport
So
eruptor,
this
or
is correct.
TE,
Okay.
begin to
So
retract
I'm
away
going to
from
show you
Falcon
this
9.
one. This is the press
That's
kit
the large truss
book
structure
of
that you
this
see
launch.
standing next to the rocket.
Oops.
It's
That's
hinged at the
too
base
zoom.
and connected to a launch
Maybe I
mount
can
in the
try
upper
zoom
stage.
up. I don't know what's happening, but it's fine. So this is the
In the
press kit
retraction
of
process, first
the
the clamp arms will run from the stage
NROL-77
to the
by
hood.
the National
Then, once the clamp
Reconnaissance
arms are
Office
clear, the
of
TE will begin to
US,
pivot
of course,
backwards, slowly swinging
United
away from the
States. So
rocket.
let's see.
There's a great view of those
Thanks,
clamp
As
everyone.
usual,
arms.
what it says about the
Around the
NRO
second stage, we
missions,
just heard
you
that tanks are pressing for strong
it's
backward
basically
retract.
pretty
It's a great sign that
straightforward.
we're right on
What is
track.
this all about?
You may also hear our team refer
National
to the TE
security,
as the strong back, which is the
security.
same
So
structure, just a different name.
that's it. Really,
TE
national
rolls Falcon
security.
9
What
out
else you want to
to
know? It's
vertical, and
basically
it stays connected
as
through the final seconds of
military as
launch.
you can get.
It provides
But
fuel, power, telemetry, and
some few
command
things you need to
connections
know is
between
that
the
this
ground
is the
systems and the rocket.
Strong back retract.
okay, the strong
Strong
back
back
return
retract
has
process is
already
now
started.
underway, so keep a
Okay,
close eye on those clamp arms as
so
the strong back
this one is the
clears the
is the
vehicle and
mission
eventually
patch here.
pivots
National
backwards
Reconnaissance
from Falcon 9.
Office. It says here NRL-77, and
These clamp arms help to
if you see
stabilize the
there is
second
the
stage
flying
during flight and also
squirrel.
prevent movement in high winds.
That's basically
Once they are
open
open,
up its
fully free at the top.
everything, its arm, and
Right
also
now,
its
both stages are
leg
nearly
here
fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of
with
propellant, and that includes
how do I say,
RP1, highly refined
with its
kerosene,
tail
as well as liquid
into,
oxygen, chilled
and
to over
also
300
there's a
degrees
bit
below
like
zero. Propellant is loaded very late into the
like a
countdown,
white
and that's intentional.
white
Colder propellants
spheric
are
ground
denser,
here.
and
But
denser
I
propellants
assume
aid
because
achieving more performance, but
they
at the same
they
taste.
also wants to
Before any of that
not
propellant
really
flows,
assuming, it's
the
more like
incoming and
because
engines are
really
chilled down.
right now if you see
That
it's a
priming
pretty
process prevents
wintry
thermal
day right now,
shock from
so
boil off, which
almost
happens when cold
wintry
liquid
day
propellant starts moving at a high
as far as
velocity.
we can tell. So that's
You'll hear
why
this priming
probably
process referred to as
why
engine
it's
chill.
right now it's pretty snowy there. Okay, and there is like
And then you can see
constellation
the strong
behind
back
it,
is beginning to
and
retract
also there's
away
pine
from Falcon
tree.
9 with the clamp arms
There's
fully
also
open and clear of the second stage.
there's also, how do I say? Yeah, there's also the moon itself there. Ah, so apparently I can also zoom in properly. So here,
The propellant
how
loading
is it?
process will wrap up in 2 steps.
Yeah,
Stage 1 lock slide is complete.
The
white
first
ground,
stage just finished the liquid oxygen
pine,
loading, and the second
pine
stage will
tree,
wrap up about 1 minute from now.
stars,
In addition to
constellation,
RP1 and
moon,
liquid
and also
oxygen,
the flying
cryogenic
squirrel.
helium is loaded onto
And it
Falcon
says
9.
here another one gone today,
Falcon 9's
tomorrow,
tanks are
and beyond.
pressurized
So
using that
that's
helium,
it.
and the helium must
So
be chilled
the
to remain
mission
compatible with
patch
the
basically
remaining cryogenic plumbing.
for this day to
During
this
flight,
mission
the
is
pressurization force from
the
the
symbolism
helium
is like
helps
this.
to force
It says
propellant
here
into the engines as the tanks empty.
the flying squirrel is a symbol of
As
hard
we await the
work and
completion of
endurance,
stage 2
always
liquid
active,
oxygen loading,
gathering
minus the
foundational
60-second mark,
knowledge
Falcon 9 will
from
enter startup.
the space domain
At
for
that
the
point,
nation
Falcon's
and
onboard flight
its
computers will take
allies,
over, and from there on out,
at
the
least
countdown
on
is
the
fully
US
autonomous.
sides. Okay, so
Just inside of T-minus 10
every
seconds,
mission
Falcon
counts,
9
every
knows when the
decision
engines will
matters, and
ignite.
every
At
advancement
6:50 an hour,
Lock slide
propels
is
us
complete.
further.
Falcon 9 will lift off
Another
the
one
pad and
gone
begin its
today,
climb to orbit.
tomorrow,
You just
and
heard
beyond,
confirmation
embodies
that
the
liquid oxygen loading
relentless
for the second stage
pursuit
is
of
complete.
excellence.
Completes the
So
propellant
basically,
cleaning
that's it.
for stage 2. At this point, you've
Okay,
probably noticed the
so
white
I
clouds venting from
guess
the
that's
rocket.
all.
That
We
comes
don't
from
have
the super
that
cold
much
oxygen
to
gas on board.
say
When
here.
oxygen is vented overboard and interacts with the warmer outside air, it condenses
Okay,
into
so
gas.
basically rocket
It's the
and
same
launch
principle as
facts,
seeing your
but
breath on a
we are
clamp
not
arm,
going to
just on a
cover
much
that
larger
much.
scale.
You already know
When
what
it
is it.
continues
This
to
is a
grow
partially
and provoke,
reusable
dropping
rocket.
2%
First stage
launch pad
reusable,
constraints for a
second
scheduled
stage
liftoff
will
at
just launch
2:16
it to the
p.m.
orbit
Eastern Time.
and what's on
The gas closeout
and
process is
fairing.
underway, which refers to venting and shutting
And
down gas
interstage, if
systems
I
such
remember,
as topping off the
even
tanks
this one
and
also
fueling vents to
reusable,
maintain pressure.
but that's it.
Now we're
Fairing
standing
is
by for
also
confirmation that
should be
Falcon 9 will
should be
enter startup
reusable for this
at the
flight
T-minus 1
unless
minute mark.
unless there is the need for the maximum payload capacity for, or maybe maximum
Falcon 9 is in startup.
orbit insertion, whatever is it, right?
At this point, the
And of
autonomous
course,
flight
it's
computers
this is
taking
going to
over
be
the launch
launched
countdown
on
and
the
stages
Cape
1 and
Canaveral
2 are pressing
Space
for
Force
launch.
Station
Let's
in
listen
the
in to the launch director's final go.
Space Launch Complex 40, aka known as the Slick 40, aka Slick SLC-40.
launch.
So that's it. Okay, LD go for launch. So
As
let's
you
go.
heard, we are go for launch. Let's listen in to the final seconds of the countdown.
All right. So here we go.
T minus 30 seconds.
Okay, T minus 30 seconds. So let's go in. T minus 20. And this is Falcon mission control at T minus 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All 9 merely 1D ignition and launch clamps release and liftoff of the Falcon 9 rockets, Falcon 9 Block 5 rockets from the Slick 40, Space Launch Complex 40 from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, lifted off and carrying the NROL-77 for the National Reconnaissance Office of United States, of course. And
At T plus 30
and
seconds
here we
entry,
go.
Falcon
The
9 has successfully lifted
roll,
off from Space
yo,
Launch
and
Complex
pitch
40
has
at
already
Cape Canaveral Space
commanded.
Force Station. And in just a few seconds, we'll throttle the engines down in preparation for max
Here we
Q,
go.
which stands for maximum dynamic pressure. It's the moment in the
Power
launch
and telemetry nominal.
when the vehicle experiences
All
the greatest
right.
mechanical stress
Power
that we'll see during
telemetry
the
is
descent.
nominal.
To help go from vertical to horizontal,
And getting
first
ready
engine
for
also
the
performed a
max
gravity
Q.
turn where the engine's gimbals
Okay.
come out
Supersonic,
to turn the first stage
Mach
going
1,
straight up to horizontal with the help of
max
gravity.
Q. Get ready.
Eventually, Falcon 9 will be roughly horizontal to Earth as we achieve orbit.
Max Q.
Okay, max Q
Falcon
around
9 has
the
just passed through max Q, and with
around
only
the
10
airplane
seconds to go,
altitude, maximum
17,500
aerodynamic
miles per hour
pressure fully
horizontally,
exert on
in
the
order
launch
to revolt
vehicle
and avoid being
according
pulled back down to
to
Earth
the
and get into orbit.
to the
You can tell how
velocities
fast
and
we are
also
by
the
watching the left corner of your display, which is showing
the
the first stage
atmospheric
velocity and
pressure.
we have several
No,
events coming up in
especially
quick
the
succession, and we
atmospheric
should hear them all called out by mission control.
layer of the
These
Earth.
include main
So,
engine cutoff or MECO, stage
so
separation,
as
stage
the
1 flip,
rocket itself
second engine
going
start 1, and boost
accelerate
back burn.
and also
Main engine cutoff is when we shut down
accelerate
all
around
9 M1D engines
and
on the
also
first
going
stage.
at the certain
Stage
velocities
separation is when the first and second
to
stages
the
of Falcon separate from one
to
another.
the certain
1
layer
flip
of
is when
the
the booster
atmosphere.
uses its
That's where
nitrogen
the
gas
max
thrusters
Q
to
actually
flip the booster around.
achieve the maximum aerodynamic
Next,
pressure
second
there.
engine start 1,
That
we will
basically
light the end
introduces
engine
the
on
max
stage 2 for
point,
the first time, and
max
after that
point,
is
max
boost
pain
back
of
burn,
the
when the
launch
engines
vehicle
will
itself.
place stage 1 on a trajectory
And
towards the
yeah,
landing zone.
usually around that
For
time
these events happening back to back.
before the max Q should be around even Mach 0.5, aka around 600 plus kilometers per hours. It should have already gone to 60% before we throttled back up to 100%. And now, after the max Q, it will be throttled up to 100%. And
Stage 1 boost back startup.
okay, and already stage separation and the second stage ignition confirmed. And of course, because the
And
launch
at the
itself is
conclusion of that quick
pretty
series of events, which again include
it's a
main engine
pretty
cutoff,
secretive,
second
so of course
stage separation,
it's
stage
not
1
going to
flip,
be able
second
to
engine start 1, the unwrap
broadcast
engine,
any
and the
any
start
further
running
than
boost back
this
burn.
this
Coming up
first
next
stage
will be
one.
fairing separation in just a few seconds. The fairing
Okay,
will jettison
and
away
as
from
you
the
can
second
see,
stage
because
section,
it's
as it
now
is
in
no
the
longer
space,
required to protect the payload once we're in space.
and or aka almost in the space, that's why you see the rocket plumes getting big, getting expanded and expanded as the atmospheric atmospheric pressure
And there's our
almost no
confirmation of
longer
fairing
contain
separation. As we
the
mentioned
rocket
earlier,
exhaust
we will
plume,
be attempting to
even though
retrieve
it's
these
super
fairing jets
fast
once they fall
around
back to
the
Earth.
three
Stage 1
plus
boost back
kilometers
shutdown.
3+ kilometers per
Stage 1
hour
has concluded
hours
its first of
no
3
no
burns on
three
its way back to
3
Earth
point
with the
could be
confirmation of boost back
could be like
shutdown.
something
This
3.4
is properly oriented
or
Falcon
maybe
9 for its
3.3
return
3.2
trajectory.
kilometers per seconds
We're
of the
currently
exhaust
just
plume
past 3 minutes and 40 seconds
because
into
of
today's
the
mission. The
lack
next
of
major
the
milestone is
atmospheric
coming up at the
almost
T
lack
plus
of
6 minute
atmospheric
and 44-second mark. You
pressure
should see the
or
first stages
basically
of entry burn on your screen.
yeah, because of the almost
To
lack
start
of
the entry
atmospheric
burn,
pressure,
we will
that's
relight
why the
3 of the 9
exhaust plume
M1D
getting bigger
engines
and
on the
bigger
first
and bigger.
stage,
And also
starting with the
because another
center
one,
engine, known
because
as
this is
E9, followed by
a
E1 and E5.
Carolox propellant,
The
the
booster
liquid
engine
oxygen
graphic
as
on the
the
right-hand corner of your
oxidizer,
screen
and
displays
also
Vehicles
the
are
fuel
following
as
nominal
the
trajectories.
Great
um,
confirmation. Both
and the
vehicles on launch
RP1,
trajectory.
aka the rocket
The
propellant one,
isostratigraph
super
there on the
refined
right-hand corner displays the
kerosene as
arrangement of
the
the 9 M1D engines with an outer ring of 8 and a center
rocket
engine.
propellant one, the
These
super
are held in
refined
place on the vehicle
kerosene
by a structure called the octaweb.
as
And
the
again, 3
fuel.
of these will light during the upcoming
So
launch
that's why
window.
you see
The entry burn is similar
that's
to
why you
pumping the
see
brakes
the
to
color
slow the
itself is
vehicle down as it passes back into Earth's atmosphere.
pretty yellowish, pretty
We need to slow down to reduce
orangish,
re-entry forces.
with
This helps us to
with
recover
black
and
suit there.
ultimately
Yeah,
reuse
that's
the booster.
basically as a result of the incomplete combustion when you try
During
to
the
burn
entry
it.
burn,
But
Falcon 9
most
is
of the time the reason
decelerating
is
by
pretty
firing its
simple
Merlin
because
engines, but the vehicle is still moving really fast.
because
This causes it to fly
the reason
through Merlin's
for that is
exhaust
pretty simple
gases,
because
also known as the rocket
because
fume, which
that's
deposits a
the
layer of
best
soot on the vehicle's
specific
surface.
impulse
That soot
they can
comes
get for
from
this
the
rocket,
carbon-based
aka
fuel, RP1,
how do I
that
say?
Falcon 9 uses.
Try imagine this is like
With each flight,
bang for
more
your
soot
buck,
builds up
for
a little
sort
bit
of for your
more on the
money, or
surface of the vehicle,
let's
and
say
that's
the
why
liquid
our
fuel is
flight-proven
sort of
vehicles
like
look the way they do.
sort of like, or maybe like the or maybe like, for
Now, we
example,
are
the
still
best
just over a minute away from the beginning
best
of the entry
performance
burn.
for your
You can see on the
the best
left-hand corner
performance
of the
for your
screen the
money,
first
or
stages,
sort of to speak.
decelerating
That's
as
basically
it
like
makes its
the
way back to
specific
Earth.
that's basically
The
the
first stage is
specific
not
impulse,
only going
but
to use
for
the
rockets.
Merlin engines for
Yeah,
re-entry and landing, it
it's
will
like
also use
it's
the
like that.
titanium tail fins and nitrogen
So the
gas
best
thrusters for stability and
um
control.
so
Falcon 9 is attempting a re-landing today back on land at
yeah,
Cape Canaveral Space
so
Force Station's Landing Zone
because of
2.
that, the
As a reminder, at the request of our customer, we will
yeah,
not be displaying any views of
it's
Stage 2
basically
here
like
today.
this one, if I remember
Falcon
correctly.
9's
The
reusability is key to lowering the cost of spaceflight, enabling
it's like
more investments in
1 unit
critical
per
space infrastructure.
uh
It allows SpaceX to refly the
how
most
much of the
expensive
fuel
portion of
that
the launch
basically
vehicle,
being burned
which in turn drives down the cost of going to
being burned
space, making missions
that can
like
be
today
produced
possible for more
per thrust,
organizations
something
and
like
more
that.
often.
Yeah. So this is
The
my
Falcon
best
9 first stage
kind
is
of
going to be
explanation before
mission be
going
performing
too
this
complicated
upcoming entry burn
regarding
for its
the
fourth
specific
time.
impulse. And yeah, it's
We're
already
about
crossing
10 seconds away from the beginning
the
of
Karman
entry
line,
burn, and again, we'll be
already
relighting
crossing
3 of
back
the
down,
9 M1D engines.
and also even already going down from the US defined
Stage
space
1 entry
boundary.
burn startup.
Okay, the stage 1 entry burns has already
There's our
started.
call out for the
Okay,
startup of the entry burn on Falcon 9's first
it
stage.
ignites
This
first
is
of the
set to last
three
about 15
first
seconds.
set, and then
And again, we're slowing
shortly
the
the
vehicle
three
down
sets
in preparation
of
for its
the
final burn
Merlin
and landing.
1D rocket engines there, just to slow down the launch vehicle. Pretty
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
okay. Stage 1 entry burns
The
are
entry
already
burn is shut down on the
or has
Falcon
already
9
shut
first
down.
stage. Coming up
Okay,
next
just
will
to
be the
slow
first
down it
stage
enough,
landing burn,
because
about 1
of
minute
course
from now.
it needs to be guided to the
The Merlins on
landing
Falcon's first stage
landing
are
pad
optimized for sea
here and
level,
there.
and these
So
each
that's
achieve
why.
190,000 pounds of
Ah,
thrust during ascent
yeah.
into
So
VC.
that's it.
They provide the initial power to lift Falcon 9 out of the lower, thicker
And
part
yeah,
of
in
Earth's
case if
atmosphere.
you see
In comparison, the
my
single MVAC engine on the second stage has a much wider nozzle, and it's
my way
optimized
of
Stage
to
2 is
perform
internal
speaking right now,
validation.
it's
in space,
pretty
producing about
not
220,000
not really the
grams
best
Stage
of
1
compared
FTS
thrust
has saved.
in a vacuum condition.
compared to
Launch burn
previous
throttle.
stream, or
In
maybe
about 10
whatever is
seconds,
it,
we'll have the start of
because
the
it's
landing
pretty
burn for
early
the first
morning here.
stage. This is
It's
the final burn of the
3:25,
Falcon 9
10
booster,
a.m.
which
right
is to
now.
reduce the remaining speed of the
Pretty
vehicle
early,
for a
so
gentle and precise
my
landing.
speech is
We should be
pretty
hearing our
slurry.
call out shortly.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Okay, here we go. The long range view
Stage 1 landing burn.
and long range view
The
of
landing
the
burn has started up on Falcon
Falcon
9's first stage.
Falcon
This
9
is the
rocket
final
there.
burn that
And
users
here
will
we
see
go.
prior
It
to
will
landing.
be should be landed on the landing zone 1, I believe, or landing zone, yeah, whatever is it. We see, okay, here we go.
Stage
The
1
first
ready to
stage
deploy.
already deployed. And if you see why there's like slow flame burning there, because this
Falcon
one is the
orbit insertion.
gas generation generator rocket, and landing
And there
has
we have
already
another
confirmed,
successful
already
landing
shut
of
down
our
of the
Falcon 9 rocket. This was the
Merlin 1D
fourth launch
engine
and landing
rocket
for this
engines,
first
and
stage.
the first stage rocket
As a reminder,
engine
we
of
will not be
the
showing
Falcon
any
9
stage
has
2
already
or
been
deployment views at the request of our customer. So with that
landed.
landing of the
So
Falcon
that's
9
it.
booster, we'll be bringing our webcast to a close. We'd
Yeah,
like to
so
thank the
that's
Space
all.
Systems Command and National
Nothing
Reconnaissance
much else
Office
to
for
see.
entrusting us with today's mission, and we would also like to thank the Range and FAA for their support.
All
If you're
right.
interested in more launch coverage, Head over to spacex.com/launches
so
for the
that's all,
rest of
everybody.
today's information.
Nothing much else
When
to
you're
see.
there, check out our departure board with all the details of our upcoming
Yeah, so
launches.
thank you.
Remember to follow @SpaceX on X for more updates. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. All right. All right. So basically, that's all. That's all from SpaceX, and that's it, everybody. There is not much else to see. That's basically as straightforward explanation as possible. That's the NROL-77 launches. Not much else to see because obviously it's a US's national security payload. Basically, it's a pretty highly classified payload. Not even we know about this unless you yourself working directly on this payload. If you work directly with this, you already know, but most of us will not know. We are just using whatever public information out there. So yeah, so that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall and yeah, there is not much else I want to say here because everything is done. And next stream probably is not next stream will be until will not be until up until Friday, which will be like 2 days from now. So that's it. That's straightforward forward as we can go. Not much else to see. And yeah, that's all, everybody. The earliest launch that I know will happen around the Friday would be for the Long March 12 rocket launches, but so far the payload identity we don't know. Well, that's basically as China as can get. I mean, at this point, even you might know. That's basically the China. That's basically how China treats its own launches. Mostly pretty secretive, unless they decided to just tell it. So yeah, that's China just being China. We don't know the payload yet, unless they tell it in the last minute. If in the last minute, or maybe someone else maybe give some rumors, maybe that's the only way we know what's going to be launched next. And if I remember, there's also second one um for the rocket launches. It should also be, yeah, they oh so yeah. So apparently, yeah. Apparently, I'm a little bit off wrong. Apparently, it's not going to be Friday. It's going to be tomorrow on Thursday, at least in my local time. It's going to be for the NeonSat verification satellite launches from the Rocket Lab. Whether or not I'm able to provide this is something else, but I'll see. I'll try to look at my I'll look at my timetable if I got class around that time or not. That's also another story. If I don't, well, we'll try to stream that soon. And also for the Observer dash R #1 for the X-ray for the Russia's X-ray satellite observation Earth observation satellite. That's something else. If they stream it, so it be. If not, well, there's no stream for that. Okay, and also like I mentioned about the Long March 12 rocket there, that's basically, yeah, even the payload is unknown. So, yeah, just China just being China. What else you can do? So no one knows, not even myself knows. So that's another one. And also for the Friday will be that one is, and also for the Friday it will also be for the Race and Shine mission. Basically for the Race 4 mission. This one is the replacement mission for the Race 3, the failed mission carried on board the Epsilon rocket there. Yeah, because of the third stage failure, and also because the Epsilon as new design for the second stage continuously failed on the testing. First test also failed, second stage also the same. So rather than waiting for the Epsilon as replacement, JAXA decided, the Japan Aerospace Exploration and Agency decided to just launch aboard on board of the Rocket Lab's Electron rocket instead. So that's what they're going to do. So there's like two part of the race fall mission. The first part will be for this Friday, the main satellite there, and also the second one would be something else. So that's it. So that's how much it can get. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Nothing much else to see. I'm going to sleep again because it's pretty early morning. Nothing else to do. So that's it, everybody. Goodbye and take care. And yeah, that's it. Let's end this stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's all, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Take care.